Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I hope I have audio. Have audio. And I do. Have audio. Do. Have audio. Okay. Alrighty. Check this out. Alright, so this guitar sits on the stand by my computer all the time. It is the Epiphone Les Paul Special in TV yellow with the P90 pickups. You've all seen it. I paid $124 for it brand new. You can't get it for that anymore. I don't upgrade or mess with guitars. But, well, yeah, I do sometimes. But thanks to Wicked Fester, I upgraded the knobs on this guitar to these 3D printed big black knobs where it had the copper colored knobs. I don't know where they went, but thanks to Wicked Fester, he sent me a assortment of knobs, and I think this looks much better with the black, and it's much more fun to play, and I can reach them. I really like the bigger knobs. I really do. I really, really do. But I picked this guitar up while I was drinking my coffee this morning, and I started playing to this that I got on the looper. And the hey, how you doing, Kev? And the E string broke. And I started looking at the guitar and realized that the strings hadn't been changed in months. The guitar was filthy, dirty, crummy, because it sits there on the stand. It gets handled every day, never gets wiped off or cleaned. This is the perfect guitar to just have sitting there to grab, to just pick up and play. It's nothing special. Well, yes, it is. It's the Epiphone special, but it's the Les Paul special. But it's nothing to get all worked up about. But it's fun to play. It plays nice. It stays in tune. It tunes up nice. The Epiphone pickups sound okay. I've played this on blues gigs, and had a ball with it. But that's not why we're here. Why we are here is this is my number one acoustic right now, the Martin GP CP A5 Black, made in Mexico. And these strings have been on here far, far too long. We're going to stick on some Elixir 11 to 52 poly webs. And we are going to upgrade the bridge pins to brass. Oh, I don't believe it. It hasn't rang all day. Visiting Angels. Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Stu calling from Spectrum Services. How are you, sir?
Who is it, Stu?
You are just Spectrum?
Yeah, okay, Spectrum. What about it?
Yeah. Basically, Spectrum running a promotion and giving you a discount 50% off on your monthly bill. And I do believe you are paying high bill with Spectrum.
High bills. I'm paying high bills. Do you do this from Islamabad?
Yeah.
Islamabad or Karachi maybe, or Rawalpindi? Maybe you're in Mumbai, MFer.
So please confirm me how much you pay for last month. Did you have any rough idea?
What?
I say, so please confirm me how much you pay for last month.
He still wants to know how much I paid for last month's bill. Paid it all, you asshole. So I'm going to upgrade to these bridge pins, these brass bridge pins that I bought for my tailor. But I play this. And they sent me this cool little bridge pin puller, which is kind of nice. And some picks. They sent me a bunch of picks here. These picks, these celluloid, different colored picks of different thicknesses. $28 a month and all. Oh, yeah, what are you paying? Yeah, I don't pay it, my wife does. But I'm going to try that. And because this guitar is a carbon... No, it's not. Because this guitar is a laminated thing all the way around, neck, body, all of it is this laminated stuff. I'm going to clean it with Brillo Basics cleaning pads that I get at the drugstore. And so let's give it a shot. Now, once again, YouTube guitar videos have become absolutely so boring that it's pathetic. Titles like Mexico Strat Saddle Swap. Titles like How Loud is Bedroom Volume? Titles like Everything Every Guitar Player Should Know to Become a Great Guitar Player. Now, sometimes I watch those videos, and I got to be honest with you, I haven't become a great guitar player from watching those videos, and I'm a little disappointed in you guys' content because it just isn't working out for me. At all, at all. Get these off here. And, you know, string change videos are as lame as anything, but you know what? Here we are. I had plans for today, and the weather went kind of south, and then come to find out it's not going to rain like they said it was going to rain. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this on camera with this bridge pin puller. Absolutely marvelous. I even got it upside down. Oh, that is absolutely marvelous. That pulled those bridge pins right out. And I bought extra bridge pins. I'll keep these in the little bag that the brass ones came in and put them in the case. But I bought a couple extra sets of bridge pins because, you know, heaven forbid you're on a gig and you would break a bridge pin and didn't have one. Jonathan Hansen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks. I bought extra bridge pins, and what would you do if you were at a gig with your acoustic and a bridge pin broke? You'd have to jam something in there, you know? I don't know what, but I'm going to save these in the bag, put them with the bridge pin puller. I think I'll save that in there too. I think the brass is going to look kind of good with the black. I think it's going to look kind of good with the black. You can't really see it. I can't get close enough without knocking coffee and stuff over, but we're going to wipe the guitar off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all look like they're notched exactly the same. So I'm going to take these wipes and just wipe this off. This guitar is all laminated, and the fretboard is something not truly wood. Richlite maybe or something. But this, like I said before, the action on this guitar reminds me of playing my Les Paul. It does not remind me of playing an acoustic. So whoever previously owned this, and they don't make this guitar anymore, the GPCPA5 Black, they don't make it. Martin doesn't make it. And it was only a $700 guitar to begin with. And it's got some funky electronics in it. Like I said, I don't usually do upgrades, but I'm thinking about getting a sound hole pickup for this guitar, because my brother had a very old Taylor, probably a 15-year-old Taylor, that he absolutely played to death, and he had EVO frets put on it, which like held up like amazing. And I just lost the bridge saddle, and that is not good. Where'd you go? Where did that go flying off to? remarkable. This isn't good. Oh no. Gotta get down on my hands and knees. Try to find this thing. Where did it go? Couldn't flown far. Okay, that could put the kibosh on this, totally. I could really mess up this live stream until I find it. Didn't go in the guitar. Not in my lap. What the hell? How does that happen? Really? Well, you know what? I'm going to have to do a deep search to find that bridge saddle. Where the hell could it go? I was wiping. Wiped across the bridge. The saddle came out. Okay, folks. I'll be back after I find that saddle. Found it right in front of my face. Man, talk about a panic. Now I got to get it put in there right. Isn't that a panic? Okay, I think I got it right. That's the kind of stuff that happens at gigs that blows your mind. Oh, do I got you guys muted? No. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Okay. Man, oh man. Back in the saddle again. Hey, Epiphone. Epiphonium. Janice, how you doing? Spider Fan. Most YouTube guitar videos are ads for their lessons. No, you know what? Like I said, it's just boring, ridiculous stuff that I suppose if you were absolutely a newbie, you know, that they would interest you. But not me. And now, today, I got flooded with Fender Player 2 series guitar videos. And every jackhole on YouTube has a video of where they got a guitar either sent to them or they bought it or just and Fender themselves put out like 10 or 12 videos that came up in my feed. Okay, we're going with the Elixir Polyweb 11 to 52 80-20 bronze. I had, I believe, D'Addario coated strings on this. I believe. But they were on there for a long time. They were on there so long that it's embarrassing, and I'm not even going to tell you how long they were on there. So you're not going to be able to see me doing this. I'm just going to keep talking. But, okay, how are these going to work? They're not fitting in there tight. This might not work. These might not work. Well, maybe. You piece of crap. Greenville, Texas. I know that ain't anybody I know. Any of you guys from Greenville? Well, let's put the E string on and see if the pin's gonna work. They're not tight in the hole. It seems to be holding. Okay, one wrap around, bend up. No, luthier's not. That is just stupid. Where's my guild? Is a mile away. Let's try to get an E note. I'll get it off the Epiphone. Just pray this bridge pin doesn't pop out. Yeah, that's a little weird. It's in there. Stretch the string a little bit. Try not to pull that bridge pin out. That is weird. Okay, I'm gonna get the other E string in because it's raising the saddle up. So I gotta hold that down. But anyway, you know, just this ridiculous content in the Fender Player 2. What was wrong with the Player 1? A couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, when I bought my Player Strat in buttercream, why do they have to go to the Player 2 now? And I guess you can get them chambered, you can get mahogany, but if you go on Sweetwater, that's all they have. That, now that pin fit a lot better. All they have is that and the Player Deluxe, which are in the $999 range, as opposed to the $799 range. Yeah, it's funny, right? Got too many wraps on this one, but that's okay. Spin, spin, spin. But, so now, you know, Fender comes out with the new model of the same old guitar. Just whatever. I like the Strats I got. I'm not buying any more Strats. But I'll tell you who does. One of my favorite channels right now. Please, bridge pin, don't pop out. And these will have to be stretched, obviously. But I've got the saddle in now. And okay, so we'll go with the A string And I'm not going to trim anything off until I got it all strung up, just because. Just because. But who I do like is Tyler Larson. Music is Win. He has some entertaining videos, and yesterday or the other day he posted a video of stupid guitar questions, and it was pretty good. Oh, that's the trick. You got to get it up under the brass pin to hold it. But Tyler is such a nice guy that he had this thing. He was like busking in a park, and he had a PA set up that I'm sure was like a battery powered PA, and he had a wheel that you'd spin the wheel and you'd win $5, $10, a mystery prize. He gave away some mystery prizes, but Tyler, he gets some cool people on his channel, and does some cool interviews, and he talks about stuff that's interesting. Okay, I'll stretch them all out later. Let's go with the B string. We're working towards the middle. And Tyler's not just a bullshit ad channel. You know what I mean? He's actually pretty cool. And say what you will, but Rick Beato is pretty cool. I like Rick. He's interviewed some cool people lately. One of them being Nuno Betancourt, which I don't think there's any cooler frickin' guitar player, musician, rock star out there than Nuno Betancourt. And he plays Washburn guitars. And he's been playing the same old Washburns forever. But Nuno's just a cool guy. And then last night he posted a video with, I don't remember the one guy's name because I wasn't familiar with him, but he had Guthrie Trapp. And how can you go wrong listening to Guthrie Trapp play and taking advice from him about how to play guitar? I'd honestly rather have an HPL model to hold up better in crazy Minnesota weather. Just can't drop them. The HPL material shatter. Ooh. Signals Music Studio is good, and Jake is uploading again. Okay, I don't know who that is. Not tight enough. Okay. Well, I'm figuring it out. That one just raised up. So I'm going to shove it back down. I have never tried brass bridge pins on a guitar. Ever. I'm where I want to be. Okay, let's go with the D string and then the G string. Okay, 2 pins left. Where are they? Here they are. But anyway, what really fries me is so many channels aren't actually about playing the guitar. They're just about anything else but playing the guitar. Don't go in the hole. Almost dropped it in the sound hole. Having a little issue getting this one to catch. Gotta do a little kind of trick with it. Maybe. Come on, catch. Get my hand in there. There we go. It's one way to do it. Stick your hand up through the hole. I'm not going to be able to do that on the last one. Okay, silence is golden. Rick Beato, he's done some cool videos lately, but the video channels aren't about playing frickin' music. They're about what new guitar they got sent to them by Donner or E-Art or, oh my God, the Leo James. Give me a break. Remember that time Joe Bonamassa played at the Albert Hall on his Leo James ES335? Remember that? Yeah, me neither. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Okay, bridge pins, stay down there. One more string. Get the G string, which is my favorite string, is the G string. It's always been my favorite. Copyright. Just got a little bit of a shock because I just changed the strings on that Epiphone, and here I got a wound G string in my hand, and I'm going, what the hell? Okay, get it to catch. All right, this is going to be... I'll tell you what's going to happen. Besides that. Crap. I'm going to be at the gig. And the bridge pin's going to fly out of the guitar. That's what's going to happen. We got to loosen all these up. Reach in there and get it because I dropped it in the guitar. My arthritic fingers can't hold on to it. Of course, let's try my left hand. Oh my God. It's no problem. Hire me to work on your guitars, folks. I'm a professional. I've been doing this for all my life. Oh yeah, now it grabs right away. You peckerwood. All right. What a revolting development. Okay, here we go. Last one. The last one. How many of you guys use 12 string change? I haven't done one of those in 20 years. I had a student that had a 12 string. And I told him, that we'd restring it, and we used up his whole lesson time and more. The brass pins are in. Okay, stretch them all out. Stretch them all out. And see, the guitar has a built-in tuner, so I'll tune with that because that's what I use on stage. Even though I prefer a floor tuner, I don't have one on my acoustic pedal board. All I have is an octave pedal, a direct box compressor pedal, and a tremolo. Okay, it's tuned the turner on. Whoop. The battery's not dead. E low. A little low. So everything's gonna be a little bit low. I don't know. But it sure looks cool. If you ask me, it looks cool. So we'll see. I'll be on stage and a bridge pin will come flying out, go flying across the room. Hopefully somebody will catch it. New 50p King Charles. Oh, no, Kev, don't send me the money. I appreciate it, but I can't spend it over here. You're just saving up. You send me enough money, I'll be able to go to the UK on vacation. I appreciate it, Kev, but no, just spend them on beer, which is what they are meant to be spent on. Right? Okay, I cut these. Cut them off. Let me find a good pick here. And I've been putting the liquid tape on my picks And believe it or not, through 2 gigs now, it's really, really helped. How did I do that so fast? Got a buzzy G string. Low. Low. Come on. Okay. Does anybody else think that elixirs are a little bit sticky on their hand? I think they're a little sticky. All right, now listen to this guild. The difference in the sound. Martin. Not nearly as loud. So, let's, for giggles, make sure the electronics still work. If they don't, I'm going to be ordering. Yep, they work. Not on that setting. Well, there she is, all cleaned up, bottled up, polished up, strung up, done up. Ever cared for coated strings? Been using Martin silk and steel. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just put my lighter to the bowl and watched it burn. And 5 pins got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a bag. Billy Strings will probably get me on that one. Okay, the pins are in, they're tight. How long does it take you to change strings, Janice? I changed them on that electric literally in 5 minutes. I've changed a lot of strings in my life. All right, my laptop has updated. Finally. This laptop's getting old. It does nothing but update all the time. It's got Windows 11. But anyway, that's my thoughts on guitar channels. My thoughts on changing strings. Now I got to go cook dinner. 10 years. It takes her 10 years to change strings. Janice, don't leave your strings on that long. You know, when they turn black, if your strings are black, they're shot. You know what I mean? If they're any color other than silver or bronze, they're shot. And I heard a lot of people say that all the strings are made like from the same company. I don't know. But Musician's Friend has a brand of strings called Musician's Gear. And they're cheap, but they are junk. And they go dead right away. They break. Now, that E string on that Epiphone broke right on the wraparound saddle. And I know just because it probably palm sweat and whatever rusted through. It broke right on the bridge saddle, so I don't think it was actually my pick that cut through it. But with electric guitar players that use heavy picks on light gauge strings, if your pick gets sharp, you'll actually just cut through a string with your pick. I know because I've done it. So you got to keep new picks, fresh picks, or sharpen them somehow, or blunt them off. And you got to keep fresh strings on things. Yeah, you don't use a pick? You still need good strings, Janice. Yeah, bass for 12 years. I'll tell you what, Linda uses elixirs on her bass. And she changes them a little too often for my liking. but I'm not playing it. So, she's going to do what she does, but elixirs, they're anywhere between 30, $40 a pair for bass strings, depending on the price at the time. I got guitar strings all over the place, pieces of guitar strings all over the place. So, that's a little pricey, but she wants to sound good and she wants to have the best stuff, available. She wants her equipment to work right. So, of course, she changes her strings. I had about 5 or 6 sets of Elixir bass strings that I felt weren't that used, and I was saving them. And finally, I just ran out of room. I couldn't save the shit anymore, and I threw them away. And I have taken the basses that I play, the strings that are on them are elixirs that have came off her bass. And I took the cheaper strings off the bass that I was using and put her used elixirs on it, and they're better than what it had on them. But I don't leave bass strings on for 10 years either, or 12 years. But that's just me. All right, folks, it's almost 5 o'clock. I got to round up Linda and the Chihuahua and get some dinner. Thanks for stopping in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit like. A couple of people would follow me on Patreon would be real great. Cost you $1, and I'll put some stuff over there. Hey, Vince, later. Thanks for popping in. And I hope that you are able to find entertainment on YouTube. It's a struggle. So, hey, everybody have a good weekend. I hope you had a good 4th of July, and I'll see y'all later.